So, Kate, we got to talk about the backyard.
What backyard?
I got to talk about the yard. That way people come and spend a lot of money. And then we buy you things. Right? Isn't that what we do? Right, Gwenny? Let's enter the yard. My little baby that we've built. So this is a full acre lot back here. And this is our first tee box, actually to our right. And that's about 80 yards from that tee all the way to the back left here over the bunker. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drive down the fairway. And what's great about the fairway here is this is all usable space that we use to all 9 to 12 of our pins, depending on which pins are out. And what we have is very tight lies to hit over bunkers, around bunkers. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of swing around. So this is another tee box over here to our left. And as I kind of swoop around here, what you'll start to notice now is you can see all the green that we see to the left. So we have 2 greens, 2 different type of greens. One is made to hit longer shots into. There's a lot of sand under it. And then the green to our right is a faster, firmer green. So this allows us to practice on 2 different speed surfaces, depending on what type of tournament the students are playing in or what type of golf course they typically play in. You'll also see to my left that this is another putting green. My kids do a lot of drills here. Get to all the elite juniors that do drills here. And then here's 2 other mats that hit to about a 30 and a 40-yard pin. And so here's also an additional sand trap. So this sand trap's pretty neat because that goes about 30 to 35-yard shots versus this one, as we call, is the greenside bunker. So only about 5-7 yard bunker shot to hit out of there. And then as we drive back on over, this really allows for so many different type of shots, but most importantly, they're specified on what type of shots we're hitting, and they're made specifically for tournament type situations. And so it's so neat about this green, that really I love this green so much for, is each pin has a different slope percentage of the pin. So the middle pin is dead flat. We call that 0%. So we know if we're trying to work on 5-foot or 6-foot, or so, if we're just working on the putting stroke, we go to that middle pin and just slowly put a chalk line down and just practice straight putts. Then if you go around the edges, that's where the breaks happen. So top left is my most break, which is about 3.5%. So that's just, the percent is just saying how much tilt is in the putt. So it goes 3.5, 2.5, 1.5, and just less than a half degree slope. So again, students can practice from all different spots on here, right? Can they practice on all different spots? As does she. And then if you come over here, come on, you wanna come with me? We have, this is called the wedge green. And so similar to the putting, the wedge green has different slopes and different pin locations. So depending on where you're hitting from, allows us to get a little fancy on where the landing zones are. So if you're going to the back left pin here, the green slopes or tilts to the left. If you go, the further you go back right, the flatter it goes. And then the shortest you go is kind of this uphill slope. So not only are you practicing your chipping, but you're practicing your different breaks. And then you can see, so Kate, where's the sand trap? Can you point? So we have sand trap number 1, and where's the other sand trap? Yes, so now we have short sand shots and we have long sand shots, and those are 2 different type of golf shots on the golf course. All right, so now, if you've noticed, the fairway down here, which is the short grass, right, Zoe Kate? This stuff is very hard to hit off of. So if you look right around here, we have this type of fairway all around the yard. And this is very unique because it's what golfers call very tight lie. And on tight lies, it's the difficulty, how low mowed the grass is. And what we did is we made it so tight that you'll never find a tighter, firmer lie. And I always tell my students, if you can chip off of this, you literally will never have a problem chipping off of tight lies ever again. The sprinklers are on!